Stand up if you ready. Hands up if you ready. Say it loud if you ready. This our time, we run it. Clap your hands if you ready. Stomp your feet if you ready. Let it be cause you ready. This our time, we run it. Back on top feeling great. Back on top in the ranks. One shit one, number one, not the mother ones. Other ones feel fake. This our time, we run it. This our side, we on it. This our grind and we want it. Did it and done it, can't outrun it. Stand up if you ready. Hands up if you ready. Say it loud if you ready. This our time, we run it. Clap your hands if you ready. Stomp your feet if you ready. Let it be cause you ready. This our time, we coming. This our time, we coming. Ready? Say it free cause I can. Who these mini me's that got air on? Where they envy me, post threat on me, but can't beat me when I'm on 10. Got me stuck on glue, I was stuck on you. ES ring, I went top speed, I've been top one in the booth. Put the game on snooze, blessed like I choose. Doubted me, they outed me, now I'm sitting here like proof. Now I'm rolling steady, record synced up heavy. I'm done talking, I told you it, who ready, we been ready. Stand up if you ready, hands up if you ready. Say it loud if you ready. This our time, we run it. Clap your hands if you ready. Stomp your feet if you ready. Let it be cause you ready. This our time, we run it. Say it loud if you ready. Clap your hands if you ready. Let it be cause you ready. Stand up if you ready. Hands up if you ready. Say it loud if you ready. This our time, we run it. Clap your hands if you ready. Stomp your feet if you ready. Let it be cause you ready. This our time, we run it.
Well, g'day everyone. This is the Mowrator S1 all-wheel drive robotic remote controlled mower. And when this came out, I was very keen to get it because it looks so interesting. And it's one of those mowers that you go, yeah, look, I get it, but it's probably not for me or not for the people that you think it's going to be for, but really it is, and it is quite surprising. Before we get into this video, Mowrator did contact me to do a review of this, and they supplied me the product, and also they don't get to see this before I publish it. Another thing I just wanted to say is thank you to the Mowrator team, because this is a bit of a story here. I agreed to do this, and it took a couple of months of negotiation, and then when I got it, it's about the time that I found out that my wife had cancer. Mowrator were really good with me, although this only came just a couple of weeks ago. We were in the midst of going to and from Adelaide with my wife, and the good news about that now is that she has been told that she's cancer free, and we're really happy with with that situation, obviously, and all the doctors that were involved. They're just amazing. But what was also amazing, that the Mowrator team, they just went, yep, sure, understand, take your time, do what you got to do, and don't worry about it. We'll be here in the future, and you just get it done, which was, to me, really, really nice, because it just, I don't know, it just sounded so scammy. I just got the mower and said, sorry, my wife's sick and I can't do anything for a while. However, with the good news that we got just only a few days ago, and receiving this mower a couple of weeks ago, Mowrator did say to me, hey, look, we've got the Black Friday sale coming up. Is there any chance that you could do something that would really help us out? And sure, because they looked after me, I'm gonna look after them, and it's such a nice company, and a lot of respect between the both of us there. So yeah, thank you, Mowrator, and thank you particularly to Peter. Anyway, yabbering too much, let's get stuck into the mower. One thing that you will need to know is that this is a very, very heavy mower. If you are going to be taking it out the box yourself and constructing it yourself, you're going to have a fair bit of fun, because this is quite a weighty beast, especially with the big battery that's in it. But the first thing I did notice on the unboxing, and it's boxed up very, very well, is that just everything is just so heavy duty and over-engineered in a good way. It's an absolute beast. I mean, you've got this cage here. You can see all the welds are really, really neat. The steel mowing deck, the usual razor blades you get with robotic mowers. She's the full mower blade. And the cool thing about that mowing blade as well is that mowing blade can be changed. So if you want some high lift blades, some mulching blades in there, no problems. Mower's very, very good for mulching. Is they'll give you a mulching plug.
Mulch plug.
The chute's a nice size as well. You've got a heavy duty catcher here. It's the material catcher, very nice. Looking at it, you just go, wow, this is quite the product. You can see that, and very, very heavy duty. Even the remote has got really, really nice tactile feel. Super easy to get into as well. The good thing about this mower as well is that it doesn't have an app. Well, it does have an app, but you don't have to use an app. I didn't use an app for the mowing and etc. that I did. So it's basically plug and play. And if you've ever used a drone before, the controls are very similar. You got forwards, backwards, side to side. The most important button you got there is the emergency stop. But other than that, she's pretty simple. You've got cruise control, automatic turn left, automatic turn right, and you can control your blades with the buttons on the top. So the height mechanism is a manual mechanism, and you go up and down like so. I thought it a really interesting design because the skeleton that's around it, that doesn't move, that's super solid, and it's the deck that floats, and that's really good, and you can really notice it in the cut quality as well. So getting it out of the box, I'd say definitely have somebody helping you with that, because yeah, it's quite the beast. The construction that you got to do is just putting the wheels on. The wheels have 6 little screws each. You can't stuff that up because the wheels only go on one way and the screws line up and away you go. And then just the 4 bolts attaching the catching flap. And then you're pretty much away to go. You put the battery in, you connect that up, press and hold the start stop button and wait for all the 4 lights to come on, and you're away to go. Similarly, you turn this on and it pairs up straight away, and then you can do anything that you like, forwards and backwards, left to right. And this mower is definitely for that person that's elderly, might have some mobility issues or something like that, has that 200, 300, 400 square metre backyard or a complex yard or something like that, and they don't want to actually mow the area themselves, they just want to get something in there and control it remotely. This is certainly a great option for those sorts of people. But like I was using this and I was filming this with my wife at my friends' places, and eventually my wife took over the remote control and wouldn't give it back. She was having so much fun. My mate, who's got the big yard there, he had a bit of a go of it, but his wife, who doesn't like mowing lawns at all, came out and said, "Nah, this is for me, I'm doing this." Now, with all the videos that I do see everywhere, you see the big, long, tall grass, you see the big, long rubbish scrub and weeds and everything like that. What I was actually interested in was, would this do a nice cut to make a nice lawn? Certainly if you've got a lawn that's a bit of a bitzer and I've got a few weeds and everything like that, not as perfect as the lawns that I have, will this mow that, and then with the continuous mowing, will that cut really, really nice? And what's the control like? And I found this to be really, really good. My mate's yard, the big yard there, it was a Tiff Tough Cooch. We grew it long especially for this, and we got this down to a number 1, and we just found it so easy to control and mow. And this even left a nice effect of the lines with the tyres. Using the automatic cruise control was very handy, because you didn't have to think about going forwards and what speed you were going forwards, even though that was easy to control manually. But you may as well do it cruise control while you're having a drink and talking to your mates and everything like that. I might have a sip now because I'm a bit thirsty. And when we get to the end of the line, hit the automatic turning and press OK. Then it'll do the automatic turn. and do your next lot of cruise control. And it's hands-free. You can see that it worked really, really well. The automatic turning worked about, you know, a good 80 to 90% of the time that it lined up. Sometimes it was just a little bit funny or just went a little bit far, but look, no problems once you start moving into cruise control again. You can just give the left or right a bit of a flick just to get it so that, you know, your tyre lines up with your tyre marker, your last pass. And we went up and down and looked amazing. Around my mate's yard with the Tiff Tuff as well, he had some really, really rough stuff that we went and neatened up because, you know, he lets that go a little bit. That did really, really well there. Going up the hills, this is a real beast. This is 4-wheel drive, so I thought it was really good. So what really impressed me about this is, you know, I wanted to have this in this sort of like the most average sort of backyard situation that you get in Australia as well. So, you know, another friend that I've got, you know, she's got that kind of yard. It's a bit of a bitzer of a kikuyu, a bit of common cooch, and unfortunately a few weeds here and there, and that was looking, you know, really quite untidy, and I just wanted to see, you know, that this would make a tidy job, and it certainly did. And that was a challenging yard as well because, you know, the cool thing about this is you can go under the play equipment. You can go under the trampoline. You can get to areas that you probably wouldn't want to do because it's, you know, there's got rocks or there's got a bit of bark, you know, and you don't want to get sprayed with all of that. That was quite a large area, quite a large yard, probably about near on 200 square metres of actual lawn. Probably the yard's a little bit bigger, but, you know, it's really that common yard. It all fit within this catcher and it just cut it up so well. And that was at a number 2. And then because I was liking the cut so much and it was handling the cut really well, I've gone down to a number 1 on there, and especially for that kind of situation, it was really good. And my friend, she just wanted to have a bit of a go as well. That's the other thing I want to say about this is that you really just pick it up. I mean, you think it's going to be a bit difficult, but after a few goes, you certainly pick it up.
So cool.
It's very intuitive. It's got a real good range of sensors on here as well. Of note, if you are in sort of thicker grass situations, the sensors will pick up the grass as being an obstacle and then obviously stop. What will happen there is that you'll need to, on the remote controller, you go to settings and you turn your sensors off. However, the bumper will still work. So if you bump into something, and the bumper's a very, very high quality bumper as well, is that it will basically stop, and it can be made safe by the 2 buttons on here, like so. But equally, it can be made safe with the button on here, and you can see that that instantly turned it red. You know, seeing that my wife and my mate's wife, you know, took the controls from us and wouldn't let it back, says a real lot to me, because that encourages them to use a mower and look after the yard, and that's always a good thing. A couple of improvements, and I know that you know, that they're working on it, is number 1, this is such a powerful unit. This really, really is. It's an absolute monster battery. I would like to see an attachment that you can just use it as a normal mower, as a manual mower, you controlling it. Putting a autonomous system on this would just make it absolute magic. Just like your robotic mowers that, you know, have no perimeter wire and working by GPS, that functionality will be available on this in the future, and that is a fantastic upgrade as well. This isn't just, you know, a small little plastic mower with the little blades that you get on, you know, on that. Although they're great for what they are, and I'm a fan of them, and I do quite a lot of reviews on robotic mowers because, you know, face it, this kind of technology is making it available to more people, and more people are doing it because they've got less time. But having an autonomous system on a mower of this heavy duty quality and what it can achieve, it's very, very important to get the parameters right. And I just think that they're just taking their time with that, and it's going to be magnificent when that comes out. So those two upgrades that I'd really like to see. I'd really like to see an add-on handle of some sort that, you know, you could use it manually to an extent. And I'd also love to see an autonomous feature in the future, because it'll be very interesting the way they do it. I'll do a future review of this mower to get it a little bit more dialed for you. Mind you, it's easy. You take it out the box, you put the four wheels on, you put the back on, you turn the remote control on, away you go. You will pick it up, and you will pick it up quickly. And that's what's really, really great about this. Like I said, this only came a couple of weeks ago. I did as much as I can with the situation that I had going on, and thanks for all the support from Mowrator and from the Lawnporn family, and all the prayers that were sent and everything like that. It's just amazing for my wife, and now that she's clear, it's really, really good. I can get back into making a bit more content, but I wanted to rush this video out simply because the Mowrator is a fantastic product, and the Black Friday sales are coming. Yeah, it's coming the weekend that I was going to really get stuck into most of the content that I wanted to do about this mower, but look, that'll be in the future. And be sure to like, subscribe, and do all that. It helps me grow. But next time I drop a Mowrator video, you'll see that and get that notification. And look, if you want to find out more about this mower, for sure, leave a comment in the video, and I'll answer it best as I can. It's early days with this mower so far, but I've really enjoyed it, and it really surprised me, and I really think it's worth a decent look. Get your lawn on.